It's time to finally do a consolidated OCBC credit card review for 2024. And the good news is that now SingSaver has the offer for new to OCBC customers. So it's only for the 4 following cards: OCBC 365, Infinity, Rewards, and 90 and Visa or Master. The condition is that you have to spend 500 Singapore dollars within 30 days of card approval, and you will get attractive gifts like the travel bundle, which consists of the Samsonite luggage and Apple AirTag, or Apple AirPods Gen 3 with Magsafe Charging Case, or $220 eCapitaVoucher, or $200 cash via PayNow. So this promotion is valid until 31st of July right now, and if you do not want to miss any later deals on credit card sign-up offers, then come and join us at our 16,000 over members Telegram group at Honeymoney SG. But the big question is, why should you get an OCBC credit card? It's fundamentally because of the OCBC 360 account, where one of the criteria is to meet the credit card spend, and you will get an additional 0.6% per annum. And because we have seen other high interest savings accounts getting nerfed over and over, but OCBC 360 still seems to be surviving, fingers crossed. So let's go through the details of it. A quick run through of the OCBC 360 bonus interest account. How much are you going to get? Because it is around 4.65% per annum effective on the first $100,000 of cash savings. So for the salary criteria, just credit by Gyro or PayNow Sala from a corporate account $1,800 of salary every month. Then the second criteria, which is the safe criteria, you need to increase your average daily balance from the last month to the current month, a minimum of $500 increments. So to be on the safe side, maybe you just need to increase at least $510 just to make sure that you hit a little bit more. Lastly, for the spend criteria, you need to spend a minimum of $500 on the selected OCBC credit cards that are eligible. And like I mentioned in the video, if you fulfill this criteria, it is as good as getting an additional 10% cashback, because 0.6%, which is the bonus interest, divided by the $500 of card spending is an effective 10% cashback. That is excluding any reward points or miles that you earn on the credit cards. Let's talk about the first credit card, which is OCBC Infinity, because this is like the brand new product since last year. The headline benefit is that it gives 1.6% unlimited cashback on all eligible retail spend, with no minimum spend requirements and no cap on the cashback. Sounds really good, right? Cashback will be automatically credited by the end of the following calendar month. So for example, you make your spending in February, by the end of March, you will get your cashback. Now, even though they say it's 1.6% unlimited cashback, there are some exclusions that will not earn that cashback. For example, in the terms and conditions, you can see that utilities, insurance, 6540 prepaid wallets, hospitals, education, and government services are all excluded. So don't use the OCBC Infinity card for that. And OCBC Infinity is not the premium credit card, it's an entry level, which means that you only need $30,000 of annual income to apply, and the card annual fee is at $196.20. Good news is there is a first year fee waiver of the OCBC Infinity card, but thereafter you need to hit a minimum of $10,000 per calendar year in order to be eligible for the annual fee waiver. So if you were to annualize that $10,000 across 12 months, minimally you need to hit $833 per month, which I think is quite difficult, because that will also mean that you have a lot of opportunity costs going on unless you are spending it on other things. But you know what's an even better reward? Is a word from the sponsor. If you're looking to invest in US equities but you are unsure how to get started, here's a quick guide on using Webull to invest in US equities. Webull provides highly competitive pricings with low commissions, so you can buy US stocks or ETFs at one of the lowest prices in the US market with zero platform fees. To start investing, first you have to fund the account, so go to Home, Transfers, Deposit, then select from EDDA, Fast or Telegraphic Transfer. EDDA is preferred, so link your internet banking account for direct debit. Next, go to Transfers, then Currency Exchange to convert to your selected currency. For example, you can convert Singapore dollars to US dollars with no currency exchange or conversion fees. Finally, select your desired US stocks or US ETF for limit orders, put in your limit price and quantity, then click Buy and Confirm. Wait for the order to fill. And here are the rewards when you sign up for a Webull account with my exclusive link. Firstly, is the welcome promo for new users only. There are 2 tiers, which are the basic and premium, where the premium tier allows you to earn up to $400 cash vouchers, plus up to 7% money pool interest for up to 180 days, where there are 3 tiers of deposit, For the deposit of 100,000 US dollars, you can earn up to 3,500 US dollars of Moomoo yield. Secondly, for the transfer in deal, where it's eligible to both new and existing users who have not done any shares transfer to Moomoo previously, there are 4 transfer in tiers where you transfer in US shares and maintain for 90 days, where the lowest tier rewards is 50 US dollars trading voucher to highest tier rewards being 1,500 US dollars trading vouchers. So don't miss this offer. Use my exclusive link or scan the QR code right here to get your Moomoo account today. So that's OCBC Infinity for you. Secondly, I'll go on to OCBC 365, which many of you should be familiar with. Now, the update to the OCBC 365 card is that now it has 2 tiers instead of the minimum $800 spend tier. So for tier 1, you need to hit a minimum of $800 spend with a cashback cap of $80. Then for tier 2, if you hit a minimum of $1,600 of spend, you get a cashback cap of $160. So OCBC 365 will cover a variety of categories, but let's go through what are some of the more popular ones. You get 6% at all petrol service stations, up to 22.92% petrol at Caltex and 21.04% at Esso. You also get 5% dining at 5811 caterers, 5812 restaurants and eating places, online food delivery, specifically Foodpanda, GrabFood and Deliveroo. But the sad thing is this card has already excluded fast food MCC, which is 5814, so don't use OCBC 365 because it's not the eligible category to earn 5% cashback. And that will include your Snap QR on hawker centers as well. And then there's a list of other retail purchases that you can earn 3% on. These are grocery with merchant category code 5411, land transport like your Simply Go bus and MRT, taxi, Grab and private hire vehicles, drugstores and pharmacy like 5912 Guardian or Watsons, streaming services like Netflix, Disney+, Spotify, Apple Music, EV charging like SP Digital, Green Lots and whatever. And you can even get 3% on your telco and utility bills on these merchants like StarHub, Singtel, M1, MyRepublic and Circles Life. Then for electricity, we have Geneco, Keppel Electric, Sembcorp Power, Senoko Energy and Singapore Power. But make sure that you save this credit card into the mobile app for recurring payment. Okay, one-time payment, I don't think it registers for the cashback. So for the OCBC 365 card, it is also an entry-level credit card, which means for Singaporeans and PRs, just $30,000 of annual income will satisfy the criteria. And the annual fee of $196.20 is waived for the first 2 years. Then after that first 2 years, you will need to hit a minimum spend of $10,000 per calendar year to be eligible for the fee waiver, just like OCBC Infinity. Like I said, if you can hit the minimum $800 of spend every month for OCBC 365, I think it's an easy card to clock that $10,000 per annual. But if you were to ask me to compare between Infinity versus 365, which credit card for cashback would I choose for OCBC? I would say I'll go with Infinity instead of 365 because Infinity does not have a minimum spend requirement. But for OCBC 365, it's a more specialized spend credit card. Like you spend a lot on utilities, you get a 3% cashback. Or if you're driving petrol stations, you spend a lot and you spend a lot on dining as well to get that 5%. Otherwise, the rest of the 3% rebate or cashback is not really attractive to me. But that being said, if you are just using OCBC Infinity to get $500 of spend, you cannot hit that $10,000 calendar per annum spend for fee waiver quite easily because $833 per month. That's quite a lot. So here is my quick review on the OCBC 2024 cashback credit cards. And for miles or rewards credit card, you can only choose between 2 cards, which is the 90N card or the OCBC Rewards card. And I'm sure many of you should be familiar with the 90N card by now, but maybe not so familiar with the OCBC Rewards card. In fact, the OCBC Rewards card is just the rebranded Titanium Rewards card. So Titanium Rewards is no more. It is now called the OCBC Rewards card, which only has one color, no more blue and pink color. And for both of these credit cards today, they only need a minimum income of $30,000 per year for Singaporeans and PRs. So it's an entry-level card. Then for annual fees wise, it is at $196.20 for first year of fee waiver as well. Then after the first year, you need to hit a minimum of $10,000 per calendar year of spending in order to get the fee waiver. And to start it up, I do want to cover on the OCBC Rewards card first. Okay, previously it's called the Titanium Rewards credit card. So don't call it Titanium Rewards anymore, just call it OCBC Rewards card. For this card, the baseline rate is really simple. You will earn 10 OCBC dollars, which is equivalent to 2.78% cash rebate or 4 air miles for every $1 spent on selected merchant categories. And it doesn't matter whether it's an online transaction or in-store physical payment transaction. So to put it into even simpler words, it is a whitelist credit card, which means that you can only spend on a whitelist to get that 4 mile per dollar or 10 OCBC dollars, which covers the following: duty-free stores, departmental stores, online shopping, fashion retail stores, sport and luggage and leather stores. Do refer to OCBC terms and conditions for the full list. But one very sad news is that they removed the following popular categories from the whitelist, which is 5732 electronic stores and 5045 computer peripherals. So if you want to buy IT gadgets, you want to buy big electronics like refrigerators, very expensive one, you can no longer use OCBC Rewards to earn 4 miles per dollar. Now that is not the only adjustment, because they have already switched from an annual cap to a monthly cap. And how much monthly cap are we talking about? That is $1,110, because you can only earn a maximum of 10,000 OCBC dollars per month. And OCBC dollars is only earned per $5 blocks of transaction. So if you round it off, it's just $1,110. Very different from the previous $13,000 over annual cap. Now for OCBC Rewards, they try to give you something good as well, which is the 6 miles per dollar offer, because every quarter they will change selected merchants which can earn you 15 OCBC dollars per $1 spent. You see, the website also say they give you 2% cash rebate on Best Denki store, but the fact that they remove electronic merchant to earn that 4 miles per dollar, I think makes this 2% not useful at all. So it's very sad that OCBC Titanium Rewards, which was one of the best miles credit card, has degraded to this OCBC Rewards card. Firstly, from 2 cards become 1 card, and secondly, the annual cap removed, and then now even the very popular electronics merchant and IT gadgets are removed as well. And you know, OCBC Titanium Rewards used to be my most recommended OCBC miles credit card. Now degrade until like that, don't know what to say. Let's go on to the next miles or rewards credit card, which is the 90N card. And this card comes in 2 versions, the Visa card and the MasterCard. They used to have really different points earning rates and redemptions and all that, but now the benefits are merged, so you earn a very similar reward, which is uncapped 1.3 miles per dollar spent locally and 2.1 miles per dollar spent overseas. And the good thing is you can switch between miles or cashback, because the points rewarded as 90M points, you can choose whether you want 1.3 miles or 1.3% cashback. But take note, points are awarded in $5 transaction blocks, so you'll be rounded down. So very similar to OCBC Infinity cashback card, it's like an uncapped miles card. And one more thing similar is that card up is not excluded. In fact, it is explicitly stated on both card up and OCBC website. You can even earn 7 miles per dollar on the Agoda landing page from OCBC. Common exclusions are as follows: charitable donations, education, government services, hospital, insurance payments, prepaid top-ups, real estate agents and managers, Simply Go and utilities. So make sure you don't use your 90N card for these transactions, otherwise you will not earn that 1.3 miles per dollar. So if you were to ask me, between OCBC Rewards versus 90N, which one is my favorite, then obviously I would say 90N for now. OCBC Rewards, not as good. OCBC Titanium Rewards was good, but not OCBC Rewards, because now the cap already reduced until like that. Then they removed the most popular categories like electronics and IT. Very sad. Then for 90N, at least you can use it for card up. If you were to pay your rent, mortgage, income tax and other things that you cannot use credit card to pay, you can pay it through card up. Use your 90N card, whether Visa or Master. So yes, that's my review on the OCBC Rewards or miles credit card. Between these two, I will choose the 90N card. But here's the question: what about the battle between OCBC Infinity versus OCBC 90N? Which one is better? So to recap, you get 1.6% cashback with OCBC Infinity and 1.3 miles per dollar with OCBC 90N. So it's very clear cut. If you prefer cashback, go for Infinity, and if you prefer miles, then go for the OCBC 90N. Of course, that is all my preference, okay? Your preference will be different from mine, so you don't have to follow me. Just choose whichever card you like, but most importantly, you have to use my links in the description below and get all these SingSaver gifts before the offer ends. But what if I told you there's an even greater sign-up offer from Standard Chartered, and it comes with a Standard Chartered bonus saver card as well, which you could put some spend on this credit card to earn the welcome rewards, and I'll go through them in full detail right here.